Hey you all, thanks for watching. I just want to make a very quick video today about the very popular, worldly Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis, who has been making his rounds in the US, in Washington, New York, etc. And I'm making this video for two reasons. First reason is I have several relatives who are Catholic, and yesterday I heard a couple of my relatives talking about the Pope, and they said something that immediately caused me to think of a scripture. So the first reason is to address something they said. And the second reason I'm making this video is because I just purchased a brand new microphone, so I'm really excited about trying it out. So that's what I'm doing right now. Speaking of that, if you are a YouTuber or an aspiring podcaster and you want to buy a microphone, I have to say the ATR 2100 is excellent and it's on sale right now for about half off. So it's the perfect time to buy it right now. I don't know how long it's going to be on sale on Amazon. It's only $39.99 right now. So I'll leave a link in the description box below that will take you to Amazon if anyone wants to get it. It's a fantastic microphone, and it actually holds its own with mics that are far more expensive. Okay, back to the video. So yesterday, a couple of my relatives were talking about the Pope and how wonderful he is and how everyone loves him. When I heard that, I wanted to let them know that being so popular in this world should be a red flag. If someone is popular with the mainstream media, with Hollywood, with politicians, with secular society, then it's likely that they're either watering down the gospel message or not sharing the gospel at all. Because let's face it, Christianity is controversial in this fallen world. When someone talks about Jesus and shares the gospel, they're not going to be loved by everyone, and in fact, they're probably going to be hated by some people or disliked, because secular-minded people who reject the gospel don't want to hear that they're in need of salvation and that Jesus is the only way. So the point here is that the Pope's popularity shows that he is of this world. By the way, I know that many other YouTubers have been saying this. I'm pretty sure that Mario, the Vigilant Christian, mentioned this in a video the other day. So this is nothing new, but it needs to be stated, and I'm directing this toward my family and friends who are Catholic. I want to share a couple scriptures. The first is John 15:19-20, and this is Jesus speaking. If you were of the world would love you as its own. But because you are not of the world, I chose you out of the world. Therefore the world hates you. Remember the word I said to you, a servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they kept my word, they will also keep yours. So the point is that if you're a Christian, if you're following Jesus, and if you're sharing the gospel with boldness, you're not going to be loved by the world. People are going to hate you. The same people that hated Jesus and wanted him to die, that same spirit is around today in many people. They don't want to hear the gospel. They don't want to hear that they're a sinner in need of salvation or anything like that. So when you share those things, you're not going to be loved by people. They're either going to hate you or they're going to dismiss you or whatever the case may be. And the second scripture I want to share is James 4:4. And this is the King James Version. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. I see this Pope saying all sorts of politically correct worldly things that secular society loves to hear. Whether it's about homosexuality or climate change or the theory of evolution or whatever the case may be. His statements are always very worldly, people-pleasing, and worst of all, in direct contradiction to the scriptures. If he was actually stating the truth and sharing the gospel, he wouldn't be so loved and gushed over by politicians, mainstream media, and the secular world. So if you're a Catholic, I ask you to please think and pray about this. Look at those scriptures that I shared and ask yourself this question. Is the Pope saying politically correct things that the secular world loves to hear? Or is he telling people the truth, whether it's popular or not? That's about it. This video turned out to be a little longer than I wanted it to be, but anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And thanks for watching, you all.